Hey y'all, it's Sunday evening. I actually say Sunday night, September 22nd. I had a lazy, laid back day. Um, I got up and I had my oatmeal, sat around a while, got on YouTube, took a nap, um, and then I got up and I told my husband, I ran out of my oatmeal that I like so well that I buy from Walmart, the one I did the review on earlier. Oh, by the way, it has the flavors that come in that weight reduction oatmeal. They have um, maple and brown sugar, and then there's a cinnamon, which is not one of my favorites, and then there's also the a banana nut bread, which is pretty good, especially if you really like banana bread. But anyway, I went to Walmart and got that. And I decided today I was going to take a walk because I really want to get back into my fitness. And believe it or not, I just started my workouts again, well, on a serious side this week. And I already feel like it's toning me up, which, seems kind of odd because I noticed I was getting really flabby here on the bottom part of my arms, but it seems to be toning up a little bit, which is good. And I've really beefed up on my water intake because I wasn't drinking much. And I didn't think I could drink just straight water, but I did today. After I came out of Walmart, I decided I wanted to take me a nice walk. I tried to get my husband to walk with me, but he has to work tonight, and he had worked last night, and he said, "No, I'm tired. Just go on." Okay. So I got to this little park. I love walking there. Because it has a creek that runs down, beside of where I walk, and I just find running water just so soothing. But anyhow, there's two separate areas there that you can walk like about a half a mile, or you can do the long way and do it's right at a mile. So I did the long way, and I was really surprised at the pace I was going. I was like, wow, I guess for me, I think walking on the treadmill is a lot different than walking just outside like that, because what I decided to do is I time myself because I know it's a mile around one way. So I have a little timer on my phone and I time myself, or a stopwatch. And it took me 15 minutes to walk a mile. And on the treadmill, it takes me an hour. Or no way. Not an hour, but 30 minutes. So I'm thinking, But anyway, well, I'd got me a case of water, so I went ahead and, got me a bottle of the water out. Oh, excuse me. Got a bottle of water out, and I was sipping on it as I was going around. So I'm finding things a lot different. I guess it's just, people say take things day by day. So, I'm learning a lot. After I took my walk, I'd stop back at my husband's car because I drove his car because it had mine blocked in. And I was just standing there with the door open, and all of a sudden this man's at the back of my car, and he says, "Beautiful day out, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, it's a real pretty day. I said, "Perfect day for out walking and getting some exercise." Well, he come on, past the car, and I noticed he had a beautiful black lab dog. It was probably a little over a year old. It wasn't, like a real big dog. I mean, he's a beautiful dog, and he was real friendly, and he, come up to him and I asked him, I said, "Does it bite?" He said, "No, he's friendly." So I reached, how you reach your hand out, and I petted it, and that dog just fell in love with me. I guess he could smell Little Bear on me, too. But he was real friendly, kept coming over for me to pet him and stuff, and kind of, this guy just struck up a conversation with me. Yeah, I asked him, I said, "Yeah, getting some exercise today?" And he said, "Yeah, well, I guess he didn't think I meant him, but he was exercising the dog because he said the dog stays chained up." But he stood there and talked to me, a few minutes and introduced himself, and we just talked about animals, because I told him I had a little dog and everything. But it's interesting, meeting a new friend there at the park. I'd never had anybody talk to me before there. But yeah, it was nice to get to meet somebody that's local and that was friendly. Because most of the time these people aren't, too awful friendly. They act like you're out to, slap them or something. But it turned out to be a nice day. And then I came home and had decided to warm over some meatballs. I cooked a big old pot of meatballs a couple of days ago, and me and the hubby's been eating on them, and I could eat 2 of them. They're a little bit smaller than a golf ball, and I ate a couple of them. One day I tried to eat 3, but then it made me really sick. But I figured that out. I had today I decided I got a real pretty little little nice scale, food scale, that I'd bought before I even got close to surgery, because I wanted to kind of prepare ahead. So I put my little dish on there, zeroed it out, and then because I was aiming for like 3 or 4 ounces of the meatball, so I put the meatballs in a little bowl, and it wound up being like 3 meatballs, and it was like, I don't know, 3.5 ounces, and I didn't think I was going to eat all of it anyway, so I thought, well, that's acceptable. And then I'd fixed a can of black-eyed peas. They have very good protein in them, and they're not too awful bad on the calories. So that's what I had, meatballs, and I measured out, it was like a half a cup of black-eyed peas. And I had that for my dinner, and I started getting that, kind of like that overwhelming feeling that I get. And I hadn't even really got started good on my meal. So I just stopped, and I just waited. And that feeling passed, and I was able to eat my whole meal. Usually I would just stop and just give up. And I never thought about really just slowing down, taking a breath, and then seeing if it passed. So I actually had an enjoyable meal that has really held me over. Because normally I always wind up feeling like I missed out. And I'm doing snacking. Well, I consider snacking like, well, you can't see it in the cup. It's a little 12-ounce glass, and it's V8 juice. And, it's I think a good source of getting my vegetables in, because, since the surgery, I haven't got to eat a lot of vegetables like I like. I never was real big on eating a lot of meat. But now I kind of feel like I'm forced to eat the meat because of getting the protein. But, and that's a lot of meat and stuff like that. No veggies, that's really hard on the digestive system. At least I think so. But, yeah, it's been a very enjoyable day. I had watched one lady's video that, oh my God, had me laughing. I'm thinking it was an embarrassing situation, but I can relate to it, because things do happen. I mean, it's things you can't control, and had me just chuckling. And I'm glad she shared her story. She had the opposite effect. She didn't have constipation. She had the other. And she wound up having an accident, and it got on the dog too. And it was just hilarious. You'd have to really see it to know what I'm talking about, because it's being so funny. And it's embarrassing for her, but she got a chuckle out of it too. But, and then I saw where one of my friends, Pete, he's starting to do videos, and I'm very happy about that, and he did a shout out to me. Hey Pete, in case you're watching this, I'm very proud of you, Pete, what you're doing, and you're kind of coming out of your shell a little bit, and sharing with us on YouTube. It always helps to have somebody to talk to, somebody to share with. It's very encouraging, I think. And Rowena, Love you, girl. You rocked that video today, and she's a very, very special lady. And we've become like best friends. We've never met in person. Someday we will, though. But she's a real sweetheart, and she's getting ready to go try to see a surgeon and get a date to have the gastric sleeve done. And I envy people that has the sleeve done, because I know you have the same struggles, the one with the RNY, but you're, from what I understand, that the initial, the operation and all that doesn't seem to be as bad and as rough on you as the gastric bypass, because I think it's maybe more invasive. I don't know, but anyway, I've seen this done really well for people. Well, that's my ranting. See, I'm up to 11 minutes. Of course, you know, I take my glasses off to do my videos because my glasses has a glare and it drives me nuts. And I can't hardly see. I feel like I'm looking cross-eyed with my glasses on doing a video. But anyhow, I'm going there and aggravate Little Bear. He's rotten. I wake up and he's laying on a pillow beside of me, just like a little kid, with his face towards me. His little paws will be up on me. He crosses his little paws like that. And he'll have them up against me and just laying there snoring. Who would ever think a 5-pound dog would act like he's a little baby? But I love him to death. I mean, he's a lot of company for me. So, okay, y'all. Well, y'all have a good night. God bless. And I will see you probably Tuesday, because that's my weigh-in. Love you. Bye.